The Stoic Greeks embodied the principle of know thyself. How can we in this digital era discover ourselves concerning our characters and, more critically, our potential? In this presentation, you will discover 8 transformative Stoic strategies to genuinely understand yourself. Seize this chance to delve into the complexities of your own psyche and its boundless capacities. If you are on a journey toward personal development and profound self-discovery, stay with us until the end. Let our expedition towards a more self-aware you commence. Observe yourself as if you're viewing a stranger. Have you ever pondered how differently we might behave if we stepped outside ourselves and observed our actions and reactions as though we were someone else? This concept lies at the core of a potent Stoic method, observing oneself with the detached curiosity of an outsider. We frequently become ensnared in our web of emotions and biases, resulting in a clouded self-perception. Let's break it down. Visualize yourself as the protagonist in a movie. How would you assess the actions and decisions of this character? This shift in perspective enables you to view yourself more objectively, aiding in the recognition of habits and reactions that may not align with your desired self. This is not about self-criticism but about gaining clarity. When you observe a stranger, you lack the emotional baggage that accompanies self-reflection. You witness their actions, whether good or bad, for what they are. This is our aim, a clear, unbiased perspective of ourselves. The Stoics teach us to observe without judgment, akin to a scientist observing an experiment. When you feel anger rising, step back and ask yourself, why am I angry? Watch your emotions as if they belong to someone else. This practice brings unexpected clarity. Instead of being swept away by emotions, you begin to comprehend their origins. It's not about suppressing feelings but understanding them from a distance. This perspective is crucial in a world where emotions can be as fleeting as social media trends yet as impactful as real-life decisions. This shift in perspective isn't simple but is profoundly effective. Remember this Stoic insight by Seneca: we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By observing yourself objectively, you diminish needless suffering caused by misunderstandings and exaggerated reactions, fostering a more serene and authentic life. Embrace yourself entirely, strengths and weaknesses. You know how when you look in the mirror, you sometimes focus solely on the imperfections. It's easy to do the same with our personalities, fixating on our errors or the aspects of ourselves we dislike. This continuous self-critique generates an inner dialogue that is far from compassionate. However, here's the truth: true growth commences with accepting every facet of yourself, the good, the bad, and yes, even the unpleasant. It's about acknowledging your entirety without denial or overemphasis on the negatives. Stoicism isn't solely about seeing the bright side, it's about seeing the genuine side. It teaches us to embrace our complete being. When you accept yourself, flaws and all, you're not resigning from improvement, you're initiating from a position of authenticity. With honesty comes the power to evolve. As Marcus Aurelius wisely remarked, accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This acceptance is the bedrock of genuine transformation. Try this: jot down your strengths and weaknesses. Confront the truths that make you uneasy. Now view this list not as a critique but as a roadmap. Your strengths are your assets, your weaknesses are areas for development. Instead of berating yourself over the unsavory parts, ask, how can I grow in this area? Self-acceptance doesn't equate to stagnation, it empowers you to evolve from a place of comprehension and compassion. Remember, every facet of you plays a role in your journey. By embracing every aspect of yourself, you set the stage for authentic self-improvement. It's not about becoming someone else, it's about embodying the finest version of yourself. Continually challenge yourself, starting with small steps. Just as we discussed embracing every facet of ourselves, there's another crucial step: challenging yourself. Yes, accepting yourself is crucial, but growth occurs when you venture beyond your comfort zone. It's akin to a muscle that necessitates both rest and exercise. You've acknowledged who you are, now, discover what you're capable of becoming. Stoicism teaches us the significance of continual self-improvement. However, the key is to commence small. Grand leaps can be overwhelming and often result in setbacks. It's akin to attempting to scale a mountain in a single giant stride. Instead, take it one small hike at a time. Epictetus stated, "No great thing is created suddenly." Apply this wisdom by setting small, attainable objectives. Want to cultivate patience? Begin by refraining from swift replies in your next conversation. Aspire to enhance your fitness? Start with a brief daily walk, not a marathon. Here's something you can do today: identify one small action you've been avoiding or wish to enhance. Develop a plan to address it in the simplest, smallest manner. If you seek to read more, start with a page each night. If you desire to speak more confidently, practice with a close friend or in front of a mirror. Celebrate these minor victories. Though they may seem insignificant, they serve as stepping stones to greater accomplishments. Your potential is akin to a dormant seed awaiting the steady irrigation of effort and the nourishment of perseverance to flourish into something extraordinary. Remember, every grand journey commences with a small step. By challenging yourself in bite-sized increments, you're not only honing your abilities but also bolstering your confidence. Compare yourself to your prior self, not to others. Have you found yourself scrolling through social media, feeling somewhat disheartened because everyone else appears to be flourishing? It's easy to succumb to the trap of comparing ourselves to others. However, here's a revelation: the only equitable comparison is with the person you were yesterday. This isn't merely about feeling better, it's about acknowledging and valuing your unique journey and growth. Just as we discussed making incremental changes, this technique involves measuring those changes. Rather than scrutinizing others and feeling inadequate, redirect your focus inward. How have you progressed since yesterday? Perhaps you're slightly more patient, marginally more knowledgeable, or just a bit stronger. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Apply this by concentrating on your advancement, not others' paths. Here's an actionable step: each night, allocate a few minutes to reflect on your day. In what ways did you improve today compared to yesterday? It could be anything, from listening more attentively during a conversation to opting for a healthier meal. These are not mere accomplishments, they are evidence of your continuous evolution. Record these reflections, whether in a journal or on your phone. Over time, this compilation will become a potent reminder of your progress, step by small step. By focusing on your growth rather than comparing yourself to others, you liberate yourself from unrealistic and unproductive standards, fostering an appreciation for your unique journey. Each day draws you nearer to the person you aspire to become. Assume full responsibility for yourself. There's a profound shift that transpires when you begin taking complete responsibility for your actions, thoughts, and life. It's akin to seizing the steering wheel of a directionless vehicle. At times, we attribute our circumstances to external factors, other individuals, fate, or chance. However, the truth is that the more we assume control of our responses and choices, the more we guide our lives toward our desired destinations. Shifting our focus from comparing ourselves with others to reflecting on our personal progress naturally leads to this next step: owning our journey. It's about declaring, "This is my path, and I'm accountable for traversing it." Epictetus wisely proclaimed, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." Embrace this concept, empowering yourself to confront life's challenges with poise and sagacity. Begin by pinpointing areas where you've been assigning blame elsewhere, be it in your relationships or personal aspirations. Now, inquire, how can I assume more responsibility in these areas? This isn't about self-criticism, it's about recognizing your ability to effect change. For instance, if a work project is faltering, instead of faulting the team, consider how you can alter your approach to enhance the situation. This approach not only fosters personal growth but also garners respect and trust from those around you. The sense of control and self-esteem cultivated by taking responsibility for your life is profound and transformative. Challenges are perceived as opportunities for learning and growth. Choose your influences discerningly. Every day, whether consciously or not, we are shaped by the people, media, and environments surrounding us. These influences can either nurture our thoughts and actions or lead us astray from our authentic selves. Recognizing and selectively choosing these influences is crucial for our growth and well-being. As we embrace responsibility for our lives, as discussed earlier, part of this empowerment involves selecting who and what impacts us. Seneca once advised, associate with people likely to improve you. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive, and inspiring individuals can propel you forward. Similarly, opting for media that uplifts and educates rather than degrades and distracts is essential in your journey of self-improvement. Start by assessing your current circle of influence. Are there individuals consistently depleting your energy or stifling your aspirations? It might be time to reevaluate these relationships. Likewise, consider the media you consume. Does it enrich your mind or clutter it? Actively seek out individuals and resources aligning with your values and objectives, be it books, podcasts, or conversations. Ensure they contribute positively to your growth. Remember, it's not about severing ties but intentionally fostering an environment supporting your journey. Say yes only to what truly matters. Our time, energy, and attention are among our most valuable assets. Yet, how often do we find ourselves saying yes to trivial matters or overcommitting? This tendency can divert us from our authentic goals and passions. The art of discerningly saying yes only to endeavors aligning with our values and aspirations is a potent skill. Reflecting on our previous discussion about choosing influences wisely, this principle extends to our decisions and commitments. It involves aligning our actions with our values. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, it is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Truly living entails making choices resonant with who we are and what we aspire to achieve, not merely filling our time with busyness. Begin by evaluating how you presently allocate your time. Examine your daily activities and ask, does this enrich my life? Does it align with my goals? If the answer is no, reconsider that commitment. This doesn't imply eschewing altruism or leisure. It's about striking a balance and acting with intentionality. Before embarking on a new venture or attending an event, assess its significance in relation to your personal and professional aspirations. Will it propel you closer to your desired destination? If not, courteously decline and focus on what truly matters. Saying yes only to what's genuinely significant facilitates a more purposeful, fulfilling existence, choosing quality over quantity in every facet of life. Elevate others. One of life's most rewarding experiences is contributing to the advancement of others. Often, we become so engrossed in personal development that we overlook the profound impact we can have on those around us. The true measure of our growth isn't solely in self-improvement but also in uplifting the lives of others. It could be as simple as lending a sympathetic ear, sharing insights from your experiences, or encouraging someone facing challenges. Volunteer your time, mentor someone, or spread kindness and understanding in your interactions. Remember, it's not about grand gestures, even small acts of support can have a significant impact. By aiding others, we not only enhance their lives but also reinforce our own growth and deepen our sense of fulfillment. In conclusion, embrace the practice of journaling as a tool for self-discovery and personal growth. Each technique we've explored, from observing ourselves objectively to uplifting others, can be enriched through journaling. It provides a space for introspection, inquiry, and reflection on daily experiences. You don't need elaborate notebooks or eloquent prose, simply start with raw, unfiltered thoughts and feelings. As you write, you'll uncover clarity and insights previously obscured by the bustle of daily life. Let's continue to explore and internalize the teachings of Stoic philosophy together.